What's up guys, Mike here from Dark Goblin Gaming, and it looks like it's Clash Tuesdays again, and we are going to be doing another deck for the Grand Challenge. So this week's deck, it is a little bit different than what we had last week. Last week we had, I believe it was Balloon, Lava Pup, that sort of thing. This week we are going to be changing that up a lot, and we are going to be going with a Pekka deck using the Elixir Collector and a few other cards to fill in here. So Elixir Collector, Pekka, we got the Minion Horde, Epic Rage right here, Dragon, Zap, Musketeer, and the Knight. Now, a lot of these cards I feel are very underrated, and I wanted to put them in my deck because, I don't know, I like using underrated things. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a shot at this Grand Challenge and see how it goes. I honestly have been doing really good with the deck so far, and I'll kind of explain some of the reasoning as we start to play. So let's get this started and roll from there. Alright, first match up. Looks like the sound and everything is working great this week. That's good news. Alright, so first match here. Don't have the Elixir Pump, which is really what I like to start off with, but let's go ahead and just start dropping some cards to get the rotation going here. And it looks like able to take out the Miner, got the Pekka. I really like the Knight combo with the Musketeer. It works really well, but right there I was way too late to play it. Let's go ahead and drop a Dragon, take these guys out. Dragon Pekka also works very well. If you can get a Musketeer behind him, it also works even better. And that's when you drop the Rage spell. Now this isn't really going to be a game finisher right here. I mean, it shouldn't be. But looks like we're going to do some good damage. Look at that. One tower down. Alright, this guy is a little weaker than us, so I mean, I can't really blame him. But yeah, this is going to be an easy run here. I do see he's a little bit weaker. I feel kind of bad. Oh, Murica. Nice. Nice name there, friend. Alright, so main idea here. Get this Elixir Pump down. You don't want to rush and push right after you drop it. You really just want to be able to sustain it for a little bit. I'm gonna drop the Minion Horde. Should take care of the rest of them. We'll take a little damage on our tower. We're not really sweating it, you know. But now this guy is in some serious trouble. He just wasted a ton of elixir. My pump is building up a ridiculous amount, and we're about to take this win. Let's just go straight for the main base, just because that is a funner way to do it. Ooh, Golem. Well, by the time his Golem breaks through anything, I'm going to drop the Musketeer here, just to help. I placed her, as you can see, a little bit to the right, so after she's done there, she will go ahead and take off. And I'm going to get this Knight up here, start taking damage. And let's go ahead and fill this side, get the Rage up here. Gotta zap these guys. Alright, so that was a bit of a mess, just mainly because I got sidetracked with the Golem. So it does look like his plan worked decently well. I gotta give him credit, because that would have been a easy take otherwise. And he got a tower and came back quite well. I know this is going to go into overtime, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the pump. Normally, you don't want to drop the pump unless there's 60 seconds left, or you have at least 60 seconds left. That's just like good common rule because you won't get your benefit back. Alright, this time I'm going to push the same side as the Golem's coming down. I'm not going to take the chance and mess up like last time. It's just not worth it. Alright, he is in a heap of trouble at this point. I know it looks like I'm in trouble, but looking at the elixir buildup and what just happened, he is in a lot of trouble. I'm going to go ahead and try to... That Golem's going to drop really quick. Look at that thing go. Alright, here we go. There we go. Everyone's doing their job. Get a baby dragon out to protect again. Where's my Rage spell when you need it? Here it is. Alright, let's finish this guy off. No more fooling around. Let's just have a good win here. Alright, GG, my friend. So that kind of gives you a great idea of what we're doing here with this deck, and I just want you guys to be able to see that. And we're just going to keep rolling here. Let's see how many wins we can go. A lot better start than last week. Let's take it another round here. Ooh, nice arena. Alrighty. We got an elixir pump. That's looking pretty good. And we have a royal giant coming down. Ooh. So, I talk a lot of strategy in these videos, and I just want to point out, this guy has 2 units that only attack towers. Now that really does play a different aspect into playing the game, because what that does is that gives him 2 units, basically 10 elixir he just spent, and he didn't kill any of my units, which, I mean, it's kind of complicated, but what that does is it allows me to build up a little stronger. Even though he's going to do damage to my tower, but as you can see, I match that. So what I'm going to do is build up a little more. I'm going to zap these guys, because that's a good trade. I have my elixir. I'm just going to let those guys plow into that. Alright, so he's probably going to royal giant that tower. I have no doubt that he's going to get it. But this is going to be the start of our push. I've got a lot of elixir buildup. Oh, come on, take him out, knight. I wish I could have avoided that hit, but that's alright. Now he's going to try to counter this, but he's going to have a very difficult time taking down this many units. Then the baby dragon takes care of the small units in this deck, and he takes care of those. Rage spell. This is going to be a GG right here, boys. He made one too many mistakes, and that's how we go. The zap just for kicks. That's it. Good game, guys. Good game. That's what we like to see. Alright. That's really where that deck comes in handy. So, as I was saying, pay attention to as far as how many non-unit attacking people you put in your deck. Because if you get too many of them, like a freeze spell or things like that, as well as units hitting towers, unless your deck is really geared towards that and you're going to be able to clean all the towers, you're really going to have a tough time maintaining in the long run. That's why, ironically enough, this deck, my idea was every single unit needs to be able to attack another unit, not just the tower. And so it allows me to really get a good defense going very easily. Alright, let's see what he's got to counter my minions, because I'm sure he's not dropping a balloon without a counter. Alright, maybe he is. Maybe we should rage these guys. What do you think? Rage was a waste. Oh well. Live and learn. Let's see. We got kind of a build up here. I think we're winning an elixir at the current moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and push with the Pekka and see if we can get one of these towers. Yeah, he's not even maxed elixir, and I'm back up to 7 almost, so he must have been low on elixir. And these guys are gonna be countered very easily. And here's the minion hordes to finish them off. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna rage these guys. That tower is a dropping. Alright, we've done some massive damage to this guy. I think we're running pretty good here. I'm gonna play it safe. Get an Elixir Collector out here. Let's put the Baby Dragon first, just to mitigate some of the damage. We have a good lead, guys. Very good lead. Alright, let's distract him with the knight. Zap just to help him out. There we go. Alright. Minion Horde's gonna take care of that. Oh, he's got Fireball this time, but it does not matter. GG, guys. I'm gonna take that tower, and then I'm gonna take the main base. Let's do a sneak attack. What do you guys think about a sneak attack? I think that's a good idea. What about you? So we'll get the Pekka on the right side. We only have 22 seconds. We're gonna need to defend the left side, make sure that we don't die. I'm gonna minion this. And we are good to go on this. There's no way he's coming back. Get the tower! Dang, so close. So close. He made a good push at the end. You gotta give it to him. Alright, 3 wins. Keep pushing. Nice. I love when we get the elixir pump to start. Alright, Mr. Rain Royale. Reddit Immortal. Interesting. Let's give this guy a good look. He seems like a nice fella. So that barbarian hut's gonna be key. He's probably gonna counter my guys right now. Let's see what he does. We're not quite gonna get where we wanted. It's okay, we can defend this. Let's just try and get that barbarian hut. I think it's gonna be good. I think we could take it down with these. So I'm really just trying to wait him out while my elixir pump continues to farm more. Oh, what a waste of a mini Pekka. Oh, good hit. He's gonna hit my elixir pump. I don't think he has that much elixir. What do you guys say? Let's go for a push. I think it's time to push. I love the noise he makes. Alright, let's get a Musketeer. Trailing just a little bit. Let's see what he does. I'm gonna drop the knight in front. And the dragon. We got our full setup. It was a bad time for him to drop a summon. Alright, let's plow through. Thank you for moving my Pekka in the right direction. Alright, tower down, that's good. And Pekka has still got some power left. Let's continue this push. Oh, good fireball. Come on, is that Pekka gonna be able to do it? Get a hit. Ooh, 1 hit, that's all I wanted, you know? You can't get greedy. Let's drop a Pekka. Good counter. Drop a dragon to counter those guys, and we will let the tower survive. That's a beautiful thing. I think since he wasted that, let's go ahead and just finish him off. Drop the minions over here, really mess him up. Knight to take damage. Ooh, good fireball. Bravo, sir, bravo. Oh, he's so close to getting my tower. Come on, Mr. Pekka. Finish the tower. Oh, he's going for the Musketeer. 1 hit! Yeah, there you go, buddy. You gotta love the Pekkas. They get on that tower, they start dropping hits. Alright, 4-2. This deck has potential. I just gotta be a little more careful. Alright, what we got here? No Elixir Collector yet. Let's just do my little baby dragon attack I like to do. The baby dragon, believe it or not, can do some good damage directly to a tower. It's not going to get any this time, but that gives us time to defend here so that our knight's a little stronger. Alright, 3 Musketeers. That's a good card to play. I'm gonna minion horde that right one. I think the left one will take care of itself. There we go. And that should take care of that. He is doing some damage to me, which is pretty tough. But I think we'll survive. Good placement on the knight. Let's go ahead with a full forge attack. Stop playing defense here. I think he's gonna drop another 3 Musketeers. Maybe not. Alright, Mega Minion. Neat baby dragon. Let's drop a knight here. Oh, we almost got their tower. He's gonna get my tower. That tower is really close. What I think we're gonna have to do is try to make a final push and try to take that left tower. I think that's really our only hope. This guy's gonna do some damage here. Not quite enough though. Alright, so he wasted 7 elixir. It's a decent. Good, he dropped him on the right side. Gotta give him credit. Oh man, we're not gonna be able to get through that. He knows I don't have a fireball. Alright, we are in trouble, boys. This is gonna be the 3rd loss. It's gonna be tragic. Its deck needs some more work, apparently. Or at least me just playing it. Here we go. Yeah. And this one looks like a loss. So good round. We didn't make it quite as far as we did last time. Let's see, what are we at? 4 wins, 3 losses. Not the best challenge, I gotta be honest. There are much better challenges than that. Think I could have played a lot better. I think I need a little more time in the Grand Challenge with that deck, and I think we'll be able to put it together. And we'll roll from there. But thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you joining us for another Clash Tuesday. As always, every Tuesday we're just going to be running through another deck, just so you guys can see some strategies, things like that. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe and like the video. We appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good day.